favorite herb at the moment is slippery elm bark. Now, obviously this isn't a Chinese tonic herb, it's not an adaptogen, it's nothing really too exotic or too crazy. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but it's actually the inner bark of an American elm tree. Now, I've just recorded a 15-minute audio that I sent, or I posted at HyperionHerbs.com. So if you're not on my list, if you didn't get that, go to HyperionHerbs.com, put in your email address on the right, and you'll be taken to the page that has the full MP3 and a lot more information. So in this video, I'll just give you, the bullet points of why I'm so into this herb right now. So this herb does a few things. First, it's very soothing and very cleansing to the digestive tract. And in my opinion, it's an excellent long-term cleansing strategy. Because I'm personally not really into aggressive cleanses and going to really, extremes like that. Obviously, if you're in a situation to where you need to do that, sure. But for everyday long-term maintenance, those things aren't really ideal. And in my opinion, why not do little things every day so you don't have to get yourself in a situation to where you have to, resort to a cleanse. And I'll apologize if you hear dogs barking right now. So what makes the slippery elm unique is that, like chia and like Irish moss and like flax seeds, when you put it in water, it soaks up about 10 times its weight in water. So when you put it in, an elixir or something, and you take it in, it swells up in your stomach. It swells up and forms like a thick gel, like a mucilage. And this gel slides through your digestive tract. And if there's any areas of inflammation or any irritation, it just soothes that and kind of cools it down. And then also, if there's impacted food or undigested food or putrefying fecal matter, it'll just suck that up and help you just push it out and eliminate it, which ultimately results in healthier and easier bowel movements, which, in my opinion, and from what I've seen in a lot of research, you can really tell a lot about your health by how good your elimination is, and then by how easy it is, and by how healthy it is. So healthier elimination, in my opinion, is always a good thing. So this is something you can add to your drinks. I personally add it to my elixirs pretty regularly, almost every day, at least recently, because not only does it form this mucilage, which is very soothing, but it also gives your drink a lot of body and substance. And this can help your drink keep you fuller longer and kind of time release the nutrients because it swells up. Now the dosage you want to use is about 1 or 2 tablespoons, and you'll need that dosage per day to really start to notice the effects, to start to notice the bulking and tonifying and cleansing effects. And it's another benefit is that it helps to speed up the transit time of food in and out. Now another benefit that it has is that it creates a substrate for your beneficial bacteria to grow. So it creates an environment, it's kind of like a prebiotic in a way. It helps the probiotics grow, but then it creates a healthy environment, a good place that they want to grow. So over time, if you're eating fermented foods, if you're eating cultured foods, kombuchas, sauerkraut, kimchi, these things, adding an Irish moss along with it is an excellent strategy to really help those bacteria, take hold and grow, because, a lot of our neurotransmitters, our serotonin, are actually produced in our gut. It's our second brain is housed in our gut, or our gut instinct, or our gut brain, however you want to put it. So if this area is out of balance, or clogged up, or backed up, or inflamed, you can, intuit what that would do to your nervous system, what that would do to your mind. So the slippery elm's powerful in this regard because it can just soothe and cleanse and tone up that whole process. So it's almost like a tonic herb for your digestive system. And that's kind of the gist of why I'm really into it, because, just eating a lot of food in general can be a bit irritating to our digestive tract, especially if you eat a lot of raw foods, a lot of fibrous foods, which are good, which they're cleansing, which we need, but it's very much like sandpaper on wood, which over time it's just going to wear it down. So the slippery elm can come in and just really soothe that and kind of, balance the scales out so this area isn't so irritated from all the fiber that's coming in. So it's just good to have a strategy somewhere in your, in your program, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, to just cleanse, soothe, and balance out your whole digestive tract. And I think slippery elm is the perfect herb for this because it tastes good, tastes sweet, kind of like oatmeal. It's easy to use. And actually, in times of famine, they would use this as an oatmeal and make a porridge out of it. You know, for people who have like dysentery or they can't keep food down, this is a perfect herb because it's so nutritious and it's so filling that, and it's also so balancing and calming to the digestive system that for people who can't keep something down, it's like the perfect remedy. And it tastes good and it's sweet. So it's not like sugary sweet, but it just has like a creamy kind of oatmeal-like sweetness. So that's why I like it. And how I use it is I just add it to drinks. And I get mine from Mountain Rose Herbs. And you should see a link down below or to the side where you can go check it out. It's pretty affordable. It's pretty easy to use. You can just add it to your drinks, add it to your oatmeal, your porridge, your cereal, whatever it is. And it'll be good to just get going with it and start to, you know, really soothe and cleanse your digestive tract. Now again, you want to start with 1 or 2 tablespoons per day. If you add it to a drink and you do too much, it'll turn your drink into a very thick, almost like pudding-like drink. So you want to start off with a little bit less until you find the thickness and the consistency that you like. So again, that's slippery elm bark. It's my favorite herb. And again, I posted a 15-minute MP3 on Hyperion Herbs. If you're on my list, you've gotten it. If not, go to the site, put in your email, you'll get it. And then lastly, I get mine from Mountain Rose Herbs. You'll see a link below. And if you have any questions, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.